book from EWTN's own Dr. Ray Guarendi examines ways that we can repair and strengthen our relationships. In How to Get Along with Almost Everybody, Dr. Ray provides strategies and common sense suggestions to navigate difficult or even discarded friendships. It also includes 3 so-called conversation killers, tips on how better to give and receive criticism, as well as advice on communicating with people we may find difficult. And the author of How to Get Along with Almost Everybody joins us now, Dr. Ray Guarendi. He is a Catholic psychologist, author, and a speaker. He is also the host of The Doctor Is In on EWTN Radio. Dr. Ray, always so good to see you. All right, we're going to talk about your new book now, How to Get Along with Almost Everybody. Tell us why you picked this title and why write this book now.
You got to put almost in there, Tracy. You can't get along with everybody, especially if they don't want to get along with you. That's a promise you can't keep if you have a title like Get Along with Everybody. The book basically focuses on changing others by changing yourself. Most common question, Tracy, that I get as a shrink is this: will you tell me how to change somebody else? I tell them I have a hard enough time changing you. So the book really focuses on getting along with people through taking a good hard look at yourself and saying, okay, what can I do? 1, either to smooth out some of the friction in this relationship, or 2, be more at peace because they're so difficult.
Yeah, give us an example of that. I mean, there's a lot of good advice in this book, but how can we, if we're dealing with someone who we find difficult, what should we do?
Watch your language. In the very first chapter, I talk about some words that are terribly overused. One of them is narcissist. Oh, she's a narcissist. Oh, my spouse is a narcissist. My mother-in-law is a narcissist. My friend is a narcissist. Narcissism is a serious personality disorder. We fling that word around, and what it does, Tracy, it makes it sound like these people are not reachable. The second thing is you got to give up the demand, and it is a demand, Tracy, that people be different than they are. I'll give you a small example. Your mother-in-law has made 8 years of snarky comments on your motherhood. You know they're coming. Total would be 464 at last count. But yet we're still upsetting ourselves over her comments. When will we get to the point where we say, okay, I'm no longer surprised by what she does. That's what she's been doing. That's probably what she will be doing. All right, then I have to recognize that is the reality. Rather than getting upset every single time, start to recognize, what do I expect?
I love that. And we all have stuff, and we have to keep that in mind for sure. Now, you advise us to really be more easygoing. Tell us a little bit more about that and what you think that looks like.
Easygoing means, and I say this for us Christians, we should be among the most easygoing of people. We should. My father-in-law, he wants the front seat every time we go somewhere. I don't like the back seat. Okay, Dad, you can have the front seat. My wife wants to go watch some movie about orphan puppies that are saved by a grizzly bear. I want to go watch Terminator 26. Okay, what would be the easygoing thing to do? Let's go watch that movie. Every day, there are literally dozens of decisions we can make that make us easier to get along with.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Tell me about it. No, that's okay with me. What would you like? If we can do that, people look at us as Christians and would say, I don't really need any food from him. I don't need any clothes from him. But you know what? He's got a nice personality. And that's what we can give most people, Tracy, is our personalities.
That's so true. And that's such good advice. And what do you hope that people get from reading your book? I mean, I got a lot from you just talking about your book right now, but really, what would you like folks to glean from this?
Tracy, I don't want to throw you a curveball here, but did you see on the back where your picture was under the almost everybody? Did you see it? I told him to take it off. I really did. I said, she's a nice person. So what do I want him to get? Here's the thing. You can't change everybody in your life, but you can be more at peace around difficult people. You can do this, and there's a lot of ways to do that. I talk about it in the book.
Well, Dr. Ray, thank you so much for joining us and talking to us about your book and for all the laughs. We really appreciate it, and congratulations on the book. God bless.
Tracy, always a pleasure.